Two things I could sell. Man, there's two things I could sell and have a clear conscience: King James Bible and a gun. I don't have a problem selling either one of them. Why? Because I think every man ought to own one. Why? Because there's a government out there, and the government is the reason why I own as many guns as I can. You know what licensing is? Licensing is where the government takes away your God-given right and then sells it back to you. That's what a license is. You have to have a license to drive. You got to have a license to fish. You got to have a license to hunt. You even got to buy a license to put somebody in the ground when you bury them. Amen. Got to have a license to own a business. They're going to get their finger in the pie. Now listen, I am not an anarchist, not quite anyway. I'm not an anarchist necessarily by heart, but I'll tell you what, I do not believe in big government, and I don't think the government ever should get in anybody's business. It's not what they're there for. They're only there for is for the common defense and to take care of what's supposed to be just that little bit of government business. That's it. The problem that we've done is we've gotten lazy through the years, and we've allowed the government to just take over everything and do it for us. Yeah, that's it. And we just say, well, we'll let the government do it. We'll let the government do it. Well, they need to have a government program. We need to have some. We got lazy, especially churches. Churches got lazy because they quit doing what they used to do in the community for the people in the community, and now we've got social programs to do it. Where it was the church's responsibility to do it and go out there and help those people and minister to them, lead them to Christ, help them with what their needs were, get them into church, get them grounded, get them growing. But now you've got social programs, so the government comes in, they decide what they're going to do. They don't like what they're doing, they just take their kids. And now people have figured out, no, not you, baby doll. Now people have figured out that, hey, if me and my wife are married, and I told Jason this one time, we were talking about it at work. I said, Jason, what you need to do, I said, you need to divorce Casey. Yeah, no, you need to divorce Casey, see? But you live together. Then she automatically gets a check. Then all you do is get your mailing address moved up to your mom and dad's. You don't move out, you just move your mail up there. Then that shows that she's independent. He's no longer living there. He doesn't give his mail there. And then she gets a check for each one of the kids because the government's going to load her up with checks because she's a single mom, right? They can live together. He still works. This is what they're doing. Now, I know he wouldn't do that, but we were joking around. And I wouldn't support that. But the thing is this is what's going on. And people are doing it, brother, and they're doing it on the taxpayer's dime. And the government is going, yeah, please do it more. Come on in. Y'all come on, just line up right here. We got money to burn. Your money and my money is the money they got to burn. Amen. That ain't even the message. I've just kind of got off on a rant. Amen. Thank you, Mom. We'll turn over to Joshua chapter 5. We'll preach something now. Amen. We're going to preach on discontentment. We're going to preach on discontentment. Amen. Joshua chapter 5, verse 6.